Hey, the best squad. It's your girl, Ebony, the best guys. I know it's been a minute, but let's talk about this interview that Destiny did today. With I think the guy's website is called Dear Future Wifey. So Destiny is all of a sudden saying now that she can talk more freely about her and Laberrick's situation. She said that um, in an interview that she didn't want any child support from Laberrick because, which I think is weird, that you didn't want any child support from Laberrick because you just wanted everything to be done and over with, and you just basically gave Laberrick what he asked for. She then went in to say that she's basically tired of keeping silence, and the reason why she stays silent is to protect her son. She says Laberrick used the system to abuse her, lie on her, and because I guess she quote unquote cares so much about Laberrick, the father of her son, she didn't want to report him. She stated that she did try to call the police a few times, and then the officers told her to press charges, but she didn't want to do it because that was her son's father. Does anybody know of Destiny to keep secrets? I mean, we've seen her. Really? Anyway, but that's her story. She said that she thought the person that she was with would protect her. But you saying that Martel and Laberrick is the same person, if Martel didn't protect Mel, how is Laberrick is going to protect you? Okay, then. She went on to say that, you know, the guy she married or met, when she first saw him, someone told her that he was very shy, doesn't talk too much, and she just went over to him and sat in his lap. She also stated that um what really dragged her to him is because of his kindness to his grandparents. So she said that Laberrick used to take care of them, and I'm confused as to how she's saying that. I don't know of a person who takes care of their grandparents to be this malicious, evil, abusive, alleged person, right? But that's her story and she's sticking with it. Like I said, she went in to say that detective told her that she needed to make a report, but she didn't. Well, give the name of the detective. What's his name? What's his name? If so many people told you to press charges against him and you didn't do it, why now? Because you want the whole Martel story to stop. That's just my opinion. She then went into trying to talk about Sunny and her husband. Mind you guys, the interviewer didn't ask her anything, but I guess he must have alluded to something about producing, and she was like, "Oh, let me tell you a little story about how she used to talk to Sunny about her situation, and then confiding into her. She didn't know that they were married until Sunny, I guess, apparently, allegedly sent her a text to say, 'I know we girls, blah blah blah.'" But by this time, I guess from what she's saying, Sunny was no longer working for Love and Marriage Huntsville, and that's how she found out about them. But the way how she's making it seem, which is so disgusting, is trying to make it look like Sunny and her husband are kissing cousins. Destiny, you have come on this internet on Carla's show to tell us how much you are growing and how much you're going to go to the top and how much you're going to bring your family with you. And you did make a smart remark that Mel is going to be alone at the top with what she has. That's what you said. It's funny how you're not seeing that your blessing is being blocked because of your dirty hands, right? You sat up on the internet, post the woman who broke up your friend's husband's marriage, posting them talking about, oh, Martell is with his family. Really? She's not married to him. She's been his side chick for 10 years. So how are they married? And you know how I know that you and Martell are going to take y'all secret to the grave? If on a recording that we heard from one of our content creator, our Queen Sheba, if on that recording you can hear someone who knows Martell very well says that Martell sleeps with everyone he tries to hire to be his publicist or everyone he meets. And we're only supposed to believe that you the only one that got away. Okay, Destiny. Okay, girl. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to bring this to you. And before I go, Destiny, the time you take to be trying to out people, why don't you focus on the lawsuit that you have going on right now? Apparently, and I can't show the thing because I got it from a content creator. I think she's new. She's called Team TV. She has it over there that Destiny apparently owes her child's attorney court fee, which she has not paid. Apparently, it was over 4,000. I believe Laberrick made his payment, but Destiny did not make her payment on this court fee that she owes. So, the time you take to be on somebody's couch, spilling your guts and making accusation against your ex-husband, who, might I add, you still have all his pictures on your page. Okay, all your married pictures you still have on your page, that he abused you, and how Sunny went behind your back because you thought she was your friend and start dating what you allege to say that they came to you and said they were cousins. If you said that what's his name, Moses, was calling you sis, checking up on you, sis, if he starts using them terms with you, girl, you done fell in the friend zone. Okay? So while he was out here talking about he was parting the Red Sea, right, I guess he parted halfway and left you. Anyway, guys, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Married your ex.
Oh yeah, that's it's not that's not imaginary. That's actually what happened to you, Destiny. Yeah. That's actually what happened to you, Destiny.
So what is it? Is it really? Did it really happen?
Yeah, that happened, Destiny. Last month, I believe. Last month, this guy that you was dating is now married. Are they engaged? They just engaged, right? Or did they get married?
I think they might be married.
Okay, might be married then. Married the producer, one of the producers of the show that was assigned to you. How you feel about that?
Well, being that she told me that was her cousin, it was really interesting to know that Cousins was married. And I know we filmed in Alabama, but
she didn't say that the dude was her cousin. She said that to you.
So the thing that's crazy is that, the job of a producer that's assigned to you, a film producer, is for them to, you give them, you confide in them.
Yeah.
You tell, and not only was she my producer, we actually became friends after she left the show. And she would say things to me like when I would have those moments like, this is crazy, I'm sick of this. And then she would say things like, you know how many girls would love to be in your position, and you know how many girls would love to be on television. And I didn't think she was talking about herself. The whole time I'm like, and so then when I found out the cousins got married,
she did not say that was her cousin. She done told you. So did he say that was her cousin too?
The word was we people. Like they,
like I know, like, man, that's my people.
Yeah, like we got cousins, and so I'm thinking real for real, like real talk. Like in a million years, like I didn't know. And then I get a text message where it's like, hey, out of respect for you and our friendship, and as a woman, I want to tell you that we getting serious. I'm like, when did you and your cousin? When did y'all when did y'all even start dating? What are you talking about? Because real talk, like I knew that the man wasn't my husband. We had already broken up. Let's say that. I had already ended the relationship, and it was just a lot of things that were red flags, and I wasn't going back down that road again. And then a long distance on top of that. So, but
you like them long distance relationships, huh?
I actually did, because I like to be. I'm an only child. My dad's only child, and so I'm used to, after my dad got custody of me, I'm used to being. But that's another story. And so the thing that about the whole situation, I've known that man for over 15 years.
Y'all go way back.
Way back. And then I had to look at that relationship like, now these people are creating a storyline around me. This is my real life. Like, they're trying to like pitch a show, I think, or something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. And then I go back to 15 plus years ago when I was dating someone that was actually a celebrity, a rapper, and off and on. And then that's when he first heavily pursued me.
Oh, the guy you started dating.
Yeah. And then now here we are, fast forward, I'm on television and he's heavily pursuing me again. So then I had to think about, what was the real intention? Like, were you ever who I thought you were? And what I can say about the situation is, it is what it is. People find themselves in situations, and they ain't got nothing to, well, it do got a lot to do with me, because it's a whole storyline. But people will create storylines around your reality and use it for, gain, clout, attention.
How long y'all broken up at that point?
Probably about 5 months, maybe. And
do you feel like it's betrayal on who part? His part or her part? Or both? Why? Because
we got to, when I said we continue the relationship, I got messages on my phone, I love you, sis, miss you, sis, surprise birthday parties I was invited to by her sister, like things like that. So it was a developing relationship, and I confided in her about my relationship, not only as my producer, but as my friend. And, but the biggest betrayal is him, because I knew the relationship wasn't going where it needed to go as far as marriage or anything like that, but that was still my friend.
So answer this. How would you have responded if she came to you, or both of them came to you and said, hey, listen, we are interested in each other. We're at the interest stage. We haven't even been on a date with each other, but I'm interested in her. She's interested in me. Do you mind if we pursue this? What would you say?
Who, Jesus? I can tell you what I said on the day that I found out, but
that's hindsight. You got to go by at the beginning. If they did things right,
listen.
Would you say, we done this 5 months ago? We
I ain't gonna say I'm gonna say that now, but I probably eventually would have got to a point where I respected it,
But at that moment, would you say no?
I can't tell you, because I am not in that moment.
Well,
and I can't tell two grown people no. But at the end of the day, I respect honesty versus betrayal and sneaking.
Right.
And so for me, it's like the worst part about the situation is that I know that friendship the door is closed. Like, him and I can never be friends again because of betrayal. And that's the part that stung the most.
That you felt betrayed.
Yeah.
But had they asked you at the beginning, you don't know what you would have said. And because my thing is, I wonder, like,
the Detroit hat came out of, but no, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
We got to get you delivered from Detroit. We got to get you delivered from the.
They can't take the girl out of Detroit. Okay.